going on, guys? It's Greg Campbell, Angry Tones Riff Clips, coming at you with a brand new awesome killer pedal from Noise Pollution Pedals. This is the Evolution Skulldriver. Let's check it out. So guys, this has got to be by far one of my favorite overdrive boost pedals from Noise Pollution Pedals. This Evolution Skulldriver is absolutely ripping, and it's making this dual rectifier just sound extra mean, extra pissed off. It's just a really, really nice sound. I've got a little arsenal of overdrive pedals and stuff like that I've collected over the years, and each one does something significantly different to different amplifiers. However, I don't think anything is as tight as this pedal. This is crazy. So let's just go over some of the basics here. The Evolution Skulldriver, if you're not already familiar with Noise Pollution Pedals, he's a very, very small operation. He's not a big box store. He's not a big box builder. He's got a very small operation, and he's in the auto body refinishing industry. So each one of his pedals, he puts a lot of painstaking effort and work into each one, and I'm blown away. This thing not only sounds incredible, but it's got top-notch components, built in the USA, $500 a gallon clear coat on this bad boy, and he hand airbrushed these skulls on here just to give it a darker, alluring tear as far as a graphic. You know, it's not a sticker or something silly like that. It's airbrushed. So let's go over some basic functions of the pedal. Hopefully everybody watching knows what a low knob does, what the high knob does, what the gain does, and the volume. But we'll go over it. Your low knob has a wide range of frequency as well as the high knob. To add that extra crispy kind of sound, you know, if you want more top end bite. The gain, I'm only using barely, call it like 2 on the dial. I've got the output completely slammed on this thing. It's got so much output, and it's really nice that it has kind of a silent operation. I mean, if you crank up your gain more, you might want to use a noise gate or something, but I'm running it tubescreamer mode, cranking the output, maximizing the tonality, and I have the tight knob dimed on this thing. Not to mention, I love the chicken head knobs and the blue LED, and it's got a toggle switch. What's that do? Well, it gives you different various modes of clipping. 3 different modes of clipping. I like to use it dead center. It's working wonders with this amplifier. So in today's video, we're going to be using my newly acquired Ibanez Premium. This is a RGT model, 1221 series. Got a beautiful poplar burl top. It's got a basswood body, and I'm really loving this 7-piece neck on this thing. Beautiful, beautiful neck with maple and walnut running through here. And it's got an ebony fretboard, stainless steel frets, just sounds really, really good. And as opposed to most of my other videos, you guys know I'm a Seymour Duncan junkie. I love a lot of their pickups, been using them for over 30 years. I also love Voodoo Custom pickups, and I love these. We're going back to the original. I haven't used DiMarzios in years, and they sound absolutely insane with this body. They react really well. It's really comfortable to get the mutes on this monorail bridge that's on this guitar. These are DiMarzio, Aaron Norton and the Tone Zone pickup, and they sound fantastic with this combination. We'll be using this guitar, running through the Noise Pollution Skulldriver. This is the Evolution Skulldriver, and we'll be using the dual rectifier 100 watt. This is a 22 series called the Blackout dual rectifier 100 watt. Between this guitar, these pickups, that pedal, and this amp, it sounds ridiculous. And of course, we'll be using my trusty Randolph 412. This is a KH412 from Randolph, and it's loaded with PV XXX speakers. Very reminiscent of a Celestion Vintage 30, but without the harsher mid-range spike. I really love how these speakers, when you're pushing enough air, they actually really have a smoother mid-range, and I just like it better to my ear. Vintage 30s are a great go-to, but as far as a XXX speaker, I think they nailed it. It sounds really good. So without further ado, let's see what this pedal does. Let's go ahead and shut it off and hear the amp on its own. That's stock dual rectifier. Let's engage the pedal. Instantly, you could hear a huge difference. Not only is it kind of taking a blanket off the amplifier, so to speak, for that warmth, because the dual rectifiers are still a warm, high-gain amplifier, but this is giving it so much more firepower, a lot more drive, a lot more output, and you can instantly hear a much tighter focused sound, a little bit more articulate, more focused. But as far as that tight knob, having it cranked up, I don't know if I've come close to having anything this tight. There's a lot of great drives that are tight, functional drives to kind of fix that muddy low end and stuff like that. But this is like surgically precise, tight low end. And clearly it's got sustain for days, which is also impressive being as tight sounding as it is. So let's go ahead and mess with the knobs a little bit. Let's crank this gain up. Just a pinch. And I'm not going to mess with anything else. I want to keep the tight cranked up. I want to keep the output cranked up. And these have such a wide frequency. As you can see, I got the bass drawn back just a pinch since the amplifier is warm enough on its own. But I've got this treble at just about 3 o'clock. So let's see what we got now. Wow, guys, I'm really enjoying the sounds of this thing. It's incredible. Incredible. Great work, Danny. He's done a really fantastic job creating this thing. Definitely get in on his runs. I mean, since he's not a larger builder, he's not doing, 2, 3, 4, 500 pedals in a run or more. He's doing more like 10, 20, 30 pedals each run to see the success of each build and to see where they're taking off. But he's also known more as a custom builder. You let him know what he wants and he'll make it for you. So let's see how it sounds rolling the volume on the guitar back and forth and seeing if we get some tasteful kind of lead tones using the neck pickup. Man, that sounds fantastic. What a killer tone. Beautiful tone, actually, with that, neck pickup engaged there. While we got a little reverb on there, let's go ahead and see how the Evolution Skulldriver stacks up with some like 80s kind of tones and stuff like that. Absolutely killer. Can't say enough good things about it, you guys. Literally lost for words. A lot of great stuff out there. But I think this is one of the tightest pedals I've come across. And it sounds just really angry and mean with this amplifier. I love the aggression coming out of this pedal that it's adding to this amplifier. Let's ditch the reverb and just play some articulate kind of modern metal riffs, if you will, black metal kind of stuff, and just see how it hangs in that kind of territory. That's about all the time we have today, you guys. I am really loving this thing. The chugs are so extreme. It's going to work for any type of music, you guys. Whether you're playing thrash metal, black metal, death metal, just straight up heavy metal, whatever, metalcore, something like that. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. You need to grab one of these things. If you're an overdrive freak like I am, or you just like to collect pedals and stuff like that and use them for different flavors and stuff, this is absolutely blowing me away. I really don't know what else to say about it, but it sounds great with this guitar and this amplifier. And I'm sure it'll work great for your amplifier as well. So thanks for checking out, you guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos. Please leave a comment below. I want to know what you think about it. Did you like the tone? Did you like the look of it? Go ahead. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And also, if you really want to grab one of these pedals, the only way to do it is through Facebook Messenger. Noise Pollution Pedals does not have a fancy website. They don't have a Instagram page with 1 million people on it. But he has a Facebook. Noise Pollution Pedals. Drop him a DM. He'll make one of these things for you and take super good care of you. He's even got a couple of different finish options with this one as well. He's got this really awesome blue finish, and he's also got one that kind of shape shifts and fades into a green and purple, which is absolutely killer. But definitely check it out, you guys, and we'll catch you next time.